Well, how are you beautiful, outstanding, flat out, just pure awesome people doing on this warm front of a day? Guys, it is 41 degrees and we are in western Iowa. How many times can we say it's 41 degrees at dark in western Iowa? Not very often, so I'm pretty stoked about this. So I'm on some exciting, change-worthy news to tell you. We have a southwest wind. No, we have a southeast wind. There you go. We have a southeast wind. We've had south wind, we've had west wind, and we've had northwest wind. We haven't had a southeast wind in probably at least a week. And it's blowing at about 20 miles per hour. We're heading south, so we're going to be fighting the wind all the way down. But I'm just excited that we actually have something new to observe. We were loaded up with 42,000 pounds of frozen chicken liver going down to Topeka, Kansas. Like I stated in the past two videos, Topeka, Kansas is about 260 miles from us, and we have a 6 a.m. delivery. So today's video is a good chunk of it's going to be a nighttime video. So you guys who like nighttime driving and nighttime videos, you're going to like this one. Yesterday we actually had a daytime driving video, didn't we? That was kind of weird all day. And then I tried stopping and going to bed, and I did go to sleep. I am a little spun up right now, but I did get some sleep in, which is kind of cool. It was weird going to bed where the sun was still up, but you make it work. Like I said, though, I'm a little spun up right now. I stopped at Come and Go here just to clean the windshield and hopefully get some breakfast pizza. I kind of do feel sorry for you guys that run this schedule that I'm on right now. What do you guys eat for warmth in the mornings? Because when I wake up, I like to either go in and have a warm donut or grab a piece of pizza. Usually when I'm waking up, it's noon or after, and I like to grab a piece of pizza or something like that. And there's nothing open that has a kitchen open at this time of the night. All right, I'm stumbling over my words, which means it's time to get back to trucking. Let's get on the road, and I'll be back with you guys here in a little bit. Legion Memorial Park in Auburn, Nebraska is where we're currently located. We've been here before. This is one of the best memorials I think I've ever been to. And I'd really enjoy coming here into the daylight sometime, but it's not really the most truck friendly place when there's cars parked everywhere. We're first class is setting right now. Today I kind of figured I'd answer a couple questions that I've been reading in the comment section repeatedly, and I figured I'd answer those and get those out of the way. Before I do that though, I want to thank you guys. I've been reading through the comments and there's all kinds of words of encouragement. There's all kinds of nice, awesome phrases. There's words of thank you for different camera angles and such. And I really do appreciate those. It would be awesome to be a professional photographer or videographer out here, or not even a professional. It'd be awesome just to be a mediocre one. But until I get the smarts to learn how to run a camera properly, well, we have what we have, right? That's what we do and that's what we deal with. So I want to thank you guys for all those kind words in there. I really do appreciate them. Alrighty, one of the first questions I want to talk about just a little bit here is, I get a question about, it seems like you stop quite often. It seems like you stop a little bit more than your average truck driver does. And I do. Your average truck driver out here anymore, they run an 11-hour driving shift and a 14-hour work shift. And in that 11-hour driving shift, the government requires you to stop for 30 minutes. A lot of drivers out here, that's what they do. In 11 hours, they will stop that truck for 30 minutes and then they continue on and they drive on. Me, I've never been able to do that, even before Opie. I used to, I could say that I used to do that in the wise of running extremely hard, and that is, well, let's just say kudos to you guys. I could not do it now. I know I could not do it now. I have a 100-pound German Shepherd. The one sitting here looking at me like, Dad, why aren't you paying attention to me? And that German Shepherd, he likes to get out and run. So every 100 to 150 miles, we will stop. They're not long stops. I do not record every one of our stops. We will stop and just get out and run around for 10 minutes, then get right back in the truck, then motor on. But I need to get him out of the truck and move around. On the times that we actually don't stop as often as I'd like, if we're out east and we're running pretty good, and we're running anywhere from 150 to 200, maybe a little bit more, those are the times that you guys are going to see Opie limping in the background, because he gets stiff. And well, when he sleeps in the truck, he doesn't sleep in the best manner. His head is always contortioned in some weird way. His legs are always his legs are always going one way or another. So if I don't get him out of the truck and keep him moving, well, just like any old timer, he's a little stiff. Yeah, did you just call me old? Well, dude, you're 7 years old now. In dog years, you know, that's getting up there. I'm gonna kick your butt, man. We still need to work on that breath part. That breath part is kind of brutal. So yes, I do stop more often, a lot more often than your average truck driver does. I have a little bit more of a leeway, a little bit more of a window to stop more often, because I don't take the last minute loads. And even if I do take those, we had that talk last week in that video about me talking about I cannot beat the clock. Well, that's one situation where I cannot beat the clock, and I choose to take my time to stop and smell the roses, as they say. That being said, there is times where the roses could not be smelt and we have to run. But no matter what, we always stop. We always let the dog out. He loves riding with me. On that note, he's riding with me by my choice, and he is my responsibility to take care of. Now, if I could only tell myself to take care of my own body like I take care of Opie, we'd be in great shape. Well, we have made it to Topeka, Kansas. As usual, guys, it's just a drop and a hook. I drop my loaded trailer and I pick up an empty trailer. And it doesn't get much easier than that right there. Today we're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. We're going to run over to St. Joe, Missouri, grab a load of feed, and then take that back up to Sioux City, Iowa. You guys got to see this. Gotta suck my gut in. There you go. Gotta suck it in some more. Then it makes me look like I got big boobs though. Okay, take it back down. Okay. Okay, let's go this way. Go straight on. There we go. There we go. That's styling and profiling right there. I tell you what. Remember, I'm a dork. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and hightail it out of here. Hear the train? They're everywhere, man. No matter where I go, I can't get away from trains. That's alright. You guys like hearing their toot toots. Oh, what a beautiful sunrise. Said by nobody at all. Orden would say, what a beautiful sunrise. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I had a beautiful shot. I'm going to post that probably on my social media stuff on Instagram of last night's sunset. I got a real nice picture of that. I was up letting Opie out and I took a picture of it. And there's a Volvo truck in it. I know some of you are pretty diehard Volvo guys and like driving them, so I might post that up. That's a beautiful sunset. I can barely talk right now. That sunrise has got me all flazered and blazered and blazered and blazered. Real quick, another question you guys asked me. Kurt, are you ever going to stretch your legs back out? Are you ever going to head back to North Carolina? Am I ever going to go back to southern Texas, Oklahoma, down in those neck of the woods? I might. I'm most likely will. It's just with the trucking industry the way it is right now, with everybody fighting over rates so bad, and the fuel surcharge with every load is just so questionable that you have to almost have everything in writing before you even take a load anymore. I'm going with what I know, and I know my Indiana loads, and I know these Kansas loads. I know the surcharges on them, I know the rates on them to a T, so I'm going with what I know right now. Until it's under $4 a gallon and I feel safe running wherever I want to and not have to worry about dropping $2,000 into my truck for fuel, we're just going to stick around here. It's really not hurting anything. Content-wise, oh yes, it does. Content-wise, it's slowed things down quite a bit because we are going to the same places day in, day out. But, you know, Opie back there makes it pretty interesting, so at least you guys have him to watch, even if we are going at the same places day in, day out. So that answers that question. I actually had somebody comment just the other day asking if I was going to come down to Oklahoma again. Yeah, we might stretch our legs out here shortly. We got to get done with track season first. Track season doesn't get done till the end of May, I think. And since I made it to all Tater Tots things, I told Troy that I'd be at his. And you move the earth if you want to make it to your kids' track meet. There you go, track meet. Okay, well, we're here just a tad early, and there is a truck ahead of us, so it's going to be a little bit before they get us loaded. So I feel a nap coming on. I feel a strong nap coming on. That's our paperwork right there. Alrighty, that took a little bit longer than last time. You get so used to the place, you pull in there, you're loaded 15 minutes later and you're out. You just get so used to that. So when you pull into somewhere, and it takes them a little bit longer, a lot longer than usual, you're like, whoa, man! It's alright, they're good people here. They're nice, they're kind. A little bit of a steep climb out of their driveway. Either way, we're loaded up. We're heading for Sioux City, Iowa now. Opie has done his running around twice. I got me a nice, much-needed nap in. We're in good shape. We're not stopping for the M word. No, we're not stopping over there. What an outstanding, beautiful, awesome day. The wind is blowing like crazy, but I think I've almost gotten used to the wind blowing like this. We're in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Quick stop, let Opie do his thing. I'm getting out, stretching my legs. This is beautiful. Flat out beautiful. The wind is going to be there. What I'm interested in is the temperature. We got to be pushing 70 degrees right now. Bright sunshine, very little clouds in the sky. Wow, you guys that work this schedule, this midnight till 2 p.m. schedule, my hats are off to you. That is insane. I feel like I've been driving for 2 days. I feel like I'm beat, I'm drained. I couldn't do that schedule. I think it's just because the fact of watching the sun come up. We've done her twice this week. I don't want to do it anymore. Everyone says, well, you do it enough, you get used to it. No, I've been fighting mornings ever since I was a teenager, and I'm 41 years old right now, so I don't think I can do the whole morning thing, but we did successfully do it. And the microphone is bouncing around over in your head, isn't it? There you go. It is actually still beautiful up here. I was expecting it to cool down. As we were running up the interstate, oh guys, we're in Sioux City, Iowa now. As we were running up the interstate, I felt it cool down because I had the window down, but I really expected it to cool down a lot once we got to Sioux City, just because that's the way it's been going. When we're down south, everything's warm. When we're 100 miles from Sioux City, everything's warm. We get to Sioux City, everything's cold. It's 72 degrees right now. Just a perfect day. As for what we're doing right now, it's time to go to soccer. No, not soccer. I've had soccer in my head all day for some reason. It's time to go to a track meet. Bud has another track meet tonight, has another track meet tomorrow night, and then the next night, me and Sarah are going to go to some kind of musical down in Omaha, Nebraska. It sounds ridiculously dumb to me, but my lovely warden is turning another year older, and she said she wanted to do it for her birthday. So we're gonna go down there and stay there for her birthday, go to a hotel, chill out, take her to a nice restaurant, and do everything like that. I will muscle through. I will let you guys know what that musical is when I get to it, because I have no clue what that musical is. I don't know. I wish I even knew a glimpse of what kind of musical it was, but I don't. Either way, we're done. We had a great pay. This week was a great pay for the short amount of time we ran. We'll probably pick things back up, pick the pace back up once track season gets done, but we still have another month left to track, so we're just going to keep doing the routine we're doing right now. I think we only answered 1 or 2 questions today, and realistically I can't even remember what we were talking about when we started this video, because it was last night. Screwy schedule. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.